Welcome to today's video. Or let me just. Okay, we got a big old collection update to do. It's probably gonna be a minute before we finish it. I decided to live stream it since it's a lot more than last year. I believe last year we had like 200. This year we have almost 500. Um, so I didn't want to. Well, we have almost 400. So I guess it really didn't change that much, but uh, it sure as hell should have. That's what I'll say. I do have a lot of pickups here. None in which, looking at my cat, he keeps switching spots or whatever. I guess I'm like scaring the shit out of him because I can't stand still when I'm making videos. And I also can't stand up for long periods of time without breathing. I chalk that up to vaping. But anyways, we're going to check out my physical media collection right now. Let's do it. Sit back, relax. It's 1 o'clock in the morning, only the best time to record a video like this. Let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. Alright, starting with the box sets, we got Psycho box set from Arrow Video, very nice. I got lucky with this one. I got the first version. They're coming out with more, but whatever. Same thing with this Hellraiser box set. They're coming out with more of those as well, but this time with discs. But I mean, we already got that now, so there's no point in getting that other copy. We got the Arrow Video, the limited edition version, the one that comes in the top loading box or whatever with the slipcover. Yeah, we got that one secured and in the bag. We got Televised Terror, got that on the July sale. I still haven't watched them yet, but I don't plan on getting rid of any of my box sets anytime soon. We got the Alfred Hitchcock The Ultimate Collection on DVD. Unfortunately, it's not the Blu-ray. These are still regularly available if you want them. I don't know how much the Blu-ray is going for, if that's not available anymore, but I think the DVD set's fine. Got the Chucky doll from getting the Chucky movies. Got that on their big sale. Amityville, got this on eBay for the luckiest price ever, under $100 I spent for that box set. And while it was out of print. Eddie from Stranger Things Funko Pop, I got that last Christmas for my little brother. Appreciate him for that. Most recent box set here, Lost Picture Show. I don't know, I might sell it. I don't know though. I kind of hold it as more of a collectible item and not something to open, so it's not opened. The 4K collection of Halloween. The last three from those years. This box set was given to me by Born to Be Rad. It is dope. I love it. It's supposed to hold the first 5 movies, so that's what I've done with it, and I'm happy with that. Got this box set last year for Christmas from my mom, Friday the 13th Collection Deluxe Edition. Well, really, really fire year. Really fire Christmas year for that one, for this reason. A really good section for just all this deluxe goodness. Had this one, got this one Christmas before it, from my mom as well, the Nightmare on Elm Street collection. I had only asked for the Blu-ray little could get it at a Walmart one, but they upped it hard as fuck and got me this shit, and I was not disappointed. Like, they thought I would be disappointed. They were like, we were so scared, and this was such a bold decision. But we picked it up, and that's what they said, and very, very glad to have that. The Halloween trilogy, steel box, case, whatever. I want to get more of these. I know they got Jurassic Park out there. Um, and honestly, I'm kind of vibing. I don't know if I'll get that Twilight one or not. Maybe, maybe. Scrumming over here to the Shop Factory collection, we got, let's pull them out. Army of Darkness, the 4K Steelbook. Got this last Christmas as well from my mom. Very dope. Uh, Carrie on 4K. Got this one during the Shocktober sale, I believe. This was a really good 4K and a really good movie all around. Had to have it. Same here. I decided I got this. Actually, no, I got this while they were still selling those Walmart exclusive 4K steelbooks. And Caroline looks dope on 4K. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm tempted to get more of those just based off of that one alone. We got The Fog. It's still a shitty movie, but this steelbook, I couldn't pass on it. I mean, the steelbook is much better than the movie is, in my opinion. If you like it, no hate against you, but I probably wouldn't watch it with you, or not sober at least. So if you want me to stay healthy, don't pick that movie. Red Dawn 4K. Really happy to have this one. Also picked it up at Walmart. Such a great release. They Live. This is in the top 10 for the Vinegar. I mean, what the hell am I talking about? For the Shout Factory releases. This is so freaking good. It's like a 7-minute fight scene. That's the most pointless fight scene ever, but it's really good. Nevertheless, that whole movie is just fire. And a highly underrated gem here. Walmart exclusive steelbook of Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. If you can get that, I recommend it entirely. People are thinking, you're kidding, right? I'm not. I think it's I think it'll grow to be a classic. And also, I am excited for when they release Willy's Wonderland on 4K. I can't wait to get that shit. I cannot wait. And maybe that Darkman too, honestly, the Steelbook. The Blob 4K. I wanted this Steelbook, but it's out of print now. I didn't have the money for it when it came around, so I just couldn't pull the trigger. But maybe next time. Maybe when I'm rich, have the money, I'll buy it. Bubba Hotep, one of my first ever Shout Factory pickups that I got myself, and I cannot complain with the Bubba Hotep 4K here. Really good release. All right, and then we got the Child's Plays. I'll do it. Child's Play 1. A lot of people are pissed off about the artwork not being the original artwork, but then all the others are. Except I don't have the original artwork on there. My arm is getting tired as hell. But yeah, I don't have the original artwork on these, but I kind of prefer the new artwork. That's why I spent so much money on them, not so that the extra artwork could sit in its box, you know. Child's Play 3 looks good. I'm not going to show you the back of these. There's just still shots. But yeah. And I think that kind of ruins the release, in my opinion, the still shots. Child's Play 3, I already showed you that. What the hell? Okay, we're struggling already. Bride of Chucky, a very, very interesting slipcover there. But my favorite, oh wait, no, this isn't my favorite, but Seed of Chucky, really good though. I mean, it's really good looking. Where's my favorite? Here it is. I gotta freaking give my arm a second here. I gotta freaking, my arm is just not happy right now. This is my favorite slipcover. And yeah, this is my favorite out of the new releases. I'm just gonna kind of, no, I'm not. Wait, hold up a second. This might be a good contender. This might be a contender. I don't know, man. It's hard to figure, man. I mean, I don't even like this movie though. I don't like Cult of Chucky at all, to be honest. All right, and I will show you the front and back of this one, but Creepshow, because this actually is one of the only ones that doesn't have like weird art on the back or whatever, or like still shots. Unless that is a still shot, but at least in the case of this slipcover, it kind of works. So it is what it is. Let's get back to it. We got Dawn of the Dead 4K. I got this one on a sale as well, along with the Carrie and the, what else did I get? Carrie and I'm gonna say The Fog. Yeah, Carrie and the Fog. Um, Dead Silence 4K. One of my favorite movies from James Wan, but this 4K doesn't do it justice just because of James Wan's camera decisions as far as the quality of the cameras and such. Underrated Evil Dead movie here. That is Evil Dead. It's just called Evil Dead. And this release is ass, but this movie is not. So this cut here only comes with the 4K disc. So it's a one disc set, and it comes with the same special features as the regular release, but just the Shout Factory logo on there, or Scream Factory, sorry. We got The Exorcist 3. This movie continuously went out of print to the point where people were starting to put it on sale for like $100 already, and I would have been so disappointed if I couldn't get that. But yeah, I'm happy to have that for sure. Next on the list, The Haunting of Julia. Still haven't watched it. Still have not watched this yet. I'm just not wanting to. Something about it just doesn't have me interested. I've watched her one review on it, and the guy was like, "It's okay at best." And I was like, "Ah, well, we'll see." And then I hate when the movie has a different title for the poster art. It takes me out, makes me not want to watch it. Let's see. We got Natural Born Killers. Just got this one this Christmas from my dad. My dad got me this for Christmas. Really awesome. Love Natural Born Killers. Always have been. I have another copy down here that I think is superior, but I mean, it's Natural Born Killers. You kind of need to have this on your shelf in the best possible quality, in my opinion. Nightbreed on 4K. This is a 4 disc set. Why? Why? Great artwork and all that, but I don't think this. I don't remember why this was a 4 disc set. I think there was other cuts or whatever. Um, so we got Night of the Comet. Really good release here. Thoroughly enjoyed this release. Show you the back. Takes you out of it. Actually, no. What am I talking about? I did not have a good time with this movie at all. Well, I did, but well, whatever, man. It's late. It was an okay movie. Night of the Demons, 4K, always a classic. Really has some twists and turns there. The people. Oh, missing it. Oh, we're missing it again. The People Under the Stairs. Haven't watched the 4K yet, but I have seen the movie before, and I do love this movie. I need to watch it again. I need to get back into that. That was really good. I wonder who Wes Craven. Wes Craven's one of his directorial movies. So good. Really good movie. The Return of the Living Dead, the best movie on the collection. My mom got me this last Christmas. Uh, yeah, my mom got me that for last Christmas. 3 disc set, beautiful release, love it. Um, Go out and get that. It's really cool. I don't think it has a slip anymore. Obviously, I mean that's such a classic right there. But if you don't have it, get it. That's what I recommend. Okay. Transformers the movie. Really good, really good. Um, yeah, that was not boring at all, in my opinion at least. I thought it was pretty fire. Let's see. Slumber Party Massacre 1 and 2. I think 2 is better than the first one, but I still think that the Slumber Party Massacre 1 is still a classic. World War Z, I had to pick that up. My boy Brad Pitt's in it. And it's just a really good movie. Night of the Creeps. I could see people not liking this movie, but I actually love it. So, but so don't. So, yeah, I think it's really good. But I could see people hating it or disliking it at least. Night of the Demons 2, another one that I think is better than the first movie. I was not excited to get into this one just because this artwork on the back, man. Like these still shots always take me out of wanting to watch it. That's the only problem I have with the extra artwork is that alone. And if it hadn't been for me trying to completely watch all of the movies that I haven't watched yet, I probably still wouldn't have watched that. That would probably still be unwatched. Night of the Demons 3, still good, but not amazing. So I highly recommend Night of the Demons 3. Or I highly recommend getting that 3-pack with the additional artwork if it's still available. But don't pay scalper prices for it, unless you're going to buy them separately or something. But yeah, King Kong, haven't watched it yet. Don't really plan on it either. Sleepwalkers, I love Stephen King adaptations, and that one is no exception. Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure and Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey are also high-key classics. Brewster's Millions, got this on the sale as well. Love this movie. I've only seen the DVD that I had of it, but I really enjoyed it, so highly recommend Brewster's Millions. Creepshow 3, have never seen this movie, just got it because I'm a completionist. Return of the Living Dead Part 2, tried to watch it. I'm not a fan of this movie at all, but also I'm a completionist, so I had to get it. Scanners 2, Scanners 3, still haven't watched these yet, but needed them in the collection, so naturally I bought it. Ah, God damn, my freaking arms. My arms can't take much more. They're not built like they used to be. Or it's just the phone. This phone is way heavier. Silent Night, Deadly Night. Okay, it was alright. I'm not a big fan of Silent Night, Deadly Night. People are gonna hate me for it, but that's okay. I'm sorry. If you like it, that's fine, and I will watch it with you for sure. Sleepaway Camp, classic. Okay, classic. Not like it gets. I don't know. It gets whatever those points are called, classic points or whatever. Yeah, I forget what it's called. Whatever, though. I don't know. Sorority House Massacre, classic, fire. I actually love that movie. It was first ever like limited to 1,500 I ever got, and I think it's also the only one I ever got. Maybe, not sure. But Demon Knight, this one was okay. Not the number one Demon Knight material, I guess. Transformers, the TV show, DVD set, really good. Really love this. Me and my dad watched some of it together. I watched some of it by myself. We got the Mystery Science Theater 3000s for Future War, First Spaceship on Venus, Laser Blast, and Werewolf. I got those for $1 a piece at a I forget what they're called. At like an antique store, I guess, but it's like an antique mall. Yeah, I got it at an antique mall. Night of the Demons Blu-ray, and I'm keeping this only because I don't have the Halloween in any other way, but it also comes with The Fog, which is a really bad movie, so that's unfortunate. Alright, Vinegar Syndrome time. We have Daryl. I love this series, and then I'm going to get the one in January, no doubt. No doubt in my mind am I getting that. TC 2000, got this one for I think $20 on eBay. The going price for most people was like $60, but this guy was like, screw it, I'll just sell it for 20. I just don't want it. We got Censor. I don't really like this movie, but I think this is another one of those love it or hate it type beats. Gorgo, this is the exact opposite. I thought this movie was really good. It kind of makes me want to go back and watch some of the Godzillas, some of the older Godzillas. The Prophecy 1 through 3. I'm trying to get a video out on this, but it's failing me. This is really good, though. And I want to keep this in mind also, now that I'm looking at it. This is not just horror. This is also any sort of collector's edition that I have, plus all of my 4Ks. So all of my 4Ks are on this shelf, but all the horror is set up before the other genres. So yeah. Scanner Cops 1 and 2. Got this one on an incredible sale. I think I got it for like 30 something dollars on eBay again. And it's beautiful. It's just great. I love it. Slip covers came with it and everything. It was so cool. And this was one of my first purchases on the Vinegar Syndrome website. I think what I'm going to start doing after this is taking them off the shelf because that seems to do a lot better for me. But we got the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. Boggs, I think we should start now. Let me go get my chair, and I'll be right back. Let me go get my chair. Let me get this phone set up, and then let me go get my chair. Bud, what are you doing under the table? You want out of here, bud? No? Okay. Old chair. Alright, bud. Yeah, I got to this release and I was like, I can't just show you this and look at it. But we got the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 here. This is my favorite Vinegar Syndrome. This is my favorite release on my shelf to date. I don't think there's a single film. Well, I take that back. This might be taking a second place, actually. And people are going to criticize me for it, but that's fine. Alright, I'm going to take these last two off of the shelf here. Okay. So number one on the list, we got Ticks. People are going to probably... this is a good movie, okay? This is a good movie. Ticks. If you don't like Ticks, I understand, but I don't like you as a person. I'm just kidding. But I recommend you get Ticks. I think the way my dad put it, it's either I love it or dislike it. So nobody would really hate it, but a lot of people would dislike it. All right. Now we got the Amityville Horror, my second ever pickup from Vinegar Syndrome. This is the pickup that made me decide that I was going to continuously pick up Vinegar Syndrome movies because of this packaging. And I miss this slipcover being like a little bit tight. I miss that. Felt so good. Felt so good. The Amityville Horror 4K. I hope that they maybe in 2023 they'll put out two, the Amityville Horror 2, or both. That would be exceptional. I would love that. Alright, now taking them off of the list here. Here, I'm going to just take a couple at a time. Yeah, I think that works out a lot better. Well, nah, we'll just take them all. We'll just take them all off. Also not going to show you that DVD that was on top of it. I mean, you saw it. Okay. Okay. Big ol' stack here. We got Drop Dead Fred. Great movie. Want the slipcover for it, but always find a way to get something else instead of that. So next time, I just need to commit. Villains. One of my favorite Vinegar Syndrome movies, except it's from Gunpowder and Sky, which is my favorite label that's on there for the most part. Sometimes they got a lot of good stuff on there, but they stopped recently. They've stopped putting stuff on there, which irritates me. Okay, bud. Seriously? Are you seriously sleeping under the table right now? My cat's so freaking cute. I gotta recall her today. It's the best thing ever. Tragedy Girls. Uh, this one's kind of weird to me. It's like I like it, but I don't love it. I like it, but I don't love it. I think it's okay. I think it's fine. It's fine. Whatever. The Rainbow Boys, one that I got on, I think, Valentine's sale day they were doing. Valentine's Day sale they were doing. Um, this is a classic. I highly recommend you pick this up if you have not seen The Rainbow Boys. I think it's still available with the slipcover. So yeah, definitely, this is a steal right here. So definitely pick that up. Golly, dude. I'm in bad shape. The Outwaters. I don't want to give this one away because it's found footage and I'm trying to build my found footage collection. So I plan to keep all found footage movies, even if I don't like them, just so that one day I can just have a shelf, just like a shelf the size of this one back here, built like for found footage. It's ridiculous, but whatever. The sequel to They Live, Hell Comes to Frogtown. I'm just kidding. This isn't a sequel, but I mean, if you want to think of it that way, you can. I was super happy that they brought this one back and not just like the standard edition, but they gave it a new slipcover edition as well. I'm not a big fan of the slipcover. A lot of people are, but I'm not, compared to what we had before. The split case was really good, so it's a little disappointing, the slipcover. But the movie, I think it's a strong sequel to the good old They Live. It's not a sequel though. I know. Do not come at me in the comments telling me to hurt myself or something about that not being a sequel, because it's not. I hate this slipcover because it's silky, and it goes against all the other slipcovers I have. But it's The Heart is Deceitful Above All Things. I love this movie though. I'll say that. It's very weird, and very inappropriate, but I'm a big fan of people taking risks. So that's my big enjoyment factor of this movie, is that they take a lot of risks and do a lot of crazy things in this movie that should probably not be in the movie. That's not for me to speak on though. That's not for me to speak on. Guest House Paradiso. I am. I like. I don't think I like this kind of comedy, to be honest. Um, it's kind of like weird, like very, very weird comedy. Like people, like perverted type of comedy. I'm like, I'm not vibing with this very much. Like the dude's just like stalking the girl she's doing, like getting undressed and stuff. It's weird to me, but if you like it, I'm not gonna knock you on it. I'm not gonna knock you on it. But I don't like it. Another bloody customer. What's he doing here? Frightmare, classic. First time watch this year. I gotta say, dude, I was not that ending. I think is what won this movie classic status for me. I think that's what won this movie classic status. Although, again, with the slipcover and with the title being something completely different, it just kind of made me not want to watch it for the longest time. But finally, one day, I was like, all right, screw it. I'm going to put it in. I think it's called, like, The Last Show or something like that. The Horror Star. Yeah. The Horror Star. But yeah, I think it's kind of ruined by the fact that it had a different title. Like at that point, like I wish they just would have kept the title to be the same. In my opinion. Okay, move. Paperwork. Move. Favorite one of the year in terms of the slipcover releases. God, dude. Fatal Games. This is an all-time classic. If you haven't seen Fatal Games, what are you doing? You need to watch it. Fatal Games. You need to pick this release up for real. I will say this though, I say it all the time, but this is that type of release where it seems like they almost missed the whole world almost missed the opportunity to get a good release of this movie. And yeah, and I feel like the fact that they were able to preserve this in time is really awesome. And eventually VD or somebody will probably do what they did with Cutting Class there and put it out on 4K. So we'll see. And then we'll have this again. And I will buy it for sure. Whoa, show. This one I got during the Valentine's Day sale as well. Eat Brains Love. I was not I didn't know if I was gonna like this or not, but it was $10 or maybe it was 15. I don't know, but I fucking love this movie. Excuse my language. That was so wrong of me to just come out of the blue with that word. Excuse my language there. Eat Brains Love, classic movie here. You open it up, you got all sorts of goodies. You got postcard, To Your Lover, two of them, and booklet. Yeah, and a booklet. And this is another Gunpowder and Sky release. Again, favorite label. Love this. Love that label. Dolly Dearest. This was another one that I picked up on eBay for I think $30. When the slipcover was out of print. The movie was still in print, but that's all I was looking for. If they had the slipcover for like $10 or something, I would have grabbed it and the Blu-ray, because the Blu-ray at the time was only $10. But it wasn't available, so I picked it up anyways. Whatever. Okay, you're getting in the way now. The Corn Shucker. My boy Rob W. came in clutch with this bad boy. Remember we did like a movie trade type beat, and this was one that he got for me, and I think that I found a new place in life. It's made me kind of like, I kind of hope that there's more out there like this one, where the story around it is almost inspiring, because the special features on here are really inspiring. And I highly recommend, if you get any of the, what's this label? VH Shitfest, I recommend, or maybe it's VHS Hitfest. I don't know, but I like VH Shitfest more. But if you're wanting to get into shot on video movies, the Corn Shucker is a good one. Again, oh well, Cutting Class is back. Another one I got for $30, and I do not regret getting this for $30. This is Brad Pitt's, got to be like Brad Pitt's like first movie ever. This is a fantastic film. And it's got a 4K scan, but now they're coming out with a 4K disc in February, I think, is when it comes out, and that will definitely be picked up. And this one, we'll stick around. I love this. I love this release more than the NVD release, but I need that 4K, so I'm gonna have to get it. But this will always be around, and I'll always cherish this release here of Cutting Class. Although I wish I just had some slipcover protectors, bro, because that slipcover is so deep. Unlike the others are in good to mint condition, except for Cutting Class. And it's probably because I got it off of eBay. Whatever. Arnold. This one, like, I was shocked at how good this was. I was not expecting it to be good at all. Like, I watched the trailer, and then I got to the beginning of the movie, and I thought this was about to be a musical, so I was about to like cut it off or just be like, dang, I should have never bought that. But I let it continue forward, and it actually ended up being one of my favorite Vinegar Syndrome Blu-ray releases. And I think it's got a 4K scan. A 4K scan. It's a 4K scan Blu-ray. And this was at the time when they kind of just like stopped doing 4Ks for a minute, probably to get ready for, the 4Ks that just popped off, like The Prophecy, and then there's also Existence, which I have, but I haven't watched yet, so I don't know if I'll keep it, is what I'm saying. If I don't, I'm tempted to give them to Christian Ministries, and well, not all of them. Some of them probably a little bit too inappropriate even for Christian Ministries, but yeah, yeah. I would probably give some of those. I'll probably give some of those up to Christian Ministries. Nevertheless, Invisible Maniac. I thought this from this cover right here. You look at it, you're like, oh, that's porn. That's indefinitely porn. It is not porn, although that is a sexy photo. No, it's not porn. It is actually a very solid horror movie. A very solid horror slasher that I feel like should have gotten sequels. And I wish I had the lenticular slipcover. It's going for $100, so if you guys want to see $100 to see some babies that you can't even mess around with, that lenticular slipcover for $100. Wow. And I'm live, so I can't even cut that. That's fine. It's whatever. The Incredible Melting Man, surprised at how good this one was as well. A lot of people were saying that it was just okay, but in my opinion, this is a strong release here. It is a 4K of The Incredible Melting Man, and boy, was I not disappointed. I think the biggest disappointing part is that there's not a lot of special features on this release. But yeah, no, really good. The Incredible Melting Man on 4K. Glad it was from Vinegar Syndrome and not from Shout Factory, because Shout Factory's 4Ks are kind of like just okay, in my opinion. I watched Clue last night, which I think I forgot to put on the shelf. I'll grab it in a minute, but I watched Clue last night, and I love that 4K, but I mean, a lot of their 4Ks are just like, it's 4K. I don't like Dolby Vision. I like just plain old HDR, please. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever. Alright, Vinegar Syndrome. What's up, viewer? How's it going? If you commented and I missed it, I'm sorry. I'm very focused. I'm in it right now. I'm in this. Flesh Eater on 4K. This movie's garbage. Somebody's gonna hate on me for this, but this movie is just absolute dookie butt breath. Astro Juicy. What's up, brother? Welcome to the stream. We're just going over every single movie that I've collected this year, that I've added to the collection this year. It's looking pretty. It's looking pretty dapper, if I must say so myself. Um, we have over 300, close to 400 movies. So that's pretty crazy. So that's almost double what we had last year. And if I didn't buy a house this year, it would have been an even closer number. And it's crazy to think about it, but I also have like a ton of movies downstairs, and I didn't count the DVDs this year because they're all the same. So there's no point in me just redoing the DVDs. But um, yeah, pretty much all of this stuff here is new stuff. So effects on 4K. This one was a lucky grab. I grabbed it when the slip was out of print on Vinegar Syndrome, but Diabolic had some sneaky little slip covers still remaining, and I picked them up. Super classic movie here. Comes with a documentary. I like Zoom Q&As and stuff. Those are cool. I haven't watched it though. Well, I didn't even know that. I don't even know. There's certain releases on here I didn't even know were on here. Is how bad I am at remembering that these releases come with special features. Alright, next up on the list we have Death Wish 2. If you haven't seen Death Wish 2, I haven't either, so we're on the same boat. And the reason for it is because I'm still waiting on me to finally pick up Death Wish 1, which I don't plan on getting the Kino Lorber release. I'll probably just get the Blu-ray release, which is a little bit cheaper, and I'm trying to save money. And if it's not horror, and if it's not something that I will, I don't know. I mainly like to have collector's editions of horror, and I will be okay without a collector's edition of Death Wish, especially if it's from Kino Lorber, because they're barely a collector's company. Like, they're barely any of that. Energy drink. The Beastmaster on 4K. I just got the slipcover. The one viewer in here is about to leave because I just have this. He's like, dude, what the hell? You just have the slipcover? You serious? You serious right now? No, but really good release here. Unfortunately I was late to the Vinegar Syndrome game, so I got into here right when this went out of print. So it was unfortunate, and whenever I become rich, I will grab it. No telling when that will happen. But I have hope. I have a little bit of hope. Give me 1 second, because I left a release in my bedroom. I watched it last night. I need to go grab it. 1 second. Alright. Clue on 4K. A high-key classic. I love this movie, and this release does not disappoint with the 4K. It's one of my best 4Ks from Shout Factory that I own. In my personal opinion, I'll just set that up there. No, I won't. Alright, let's put these back. Put these bad boys back. Clue. Got it. Alright. Let's put these bad boys back, and then we'll get the, oh shit. And then we shall get the, oh god. Okay. Well. 1 second. I gotta freaking speed mode it. Watch how fast I do this shit. Ready for this shit? It's like playing fucking cards right now. Playing cards, baby. Shuffling the deck. Give me that last stack there. Alright. Go, motherfucker. We got a lot left here. I'm a little disappointed in myself for deciding to do this at this late hour. But we're doing it anyways. Let's just finish off Vinegar Syndrome real fast. Okay. No slips. Summer of '84. I probably would consider, if I had some more money, getting the slipcase edition. And I probably will, because I actually love this movie. So I would be willing to spend a whole bunch of money on it. Spookies. If you have a slipcover for Spookies, Astro, let me get that. Let me get that slipcover for Spookies. If you have one. The McPherson tape. Don't really need the slipcover for this one, but if I ever found it for like a $1 or even $10 for that matter, that's good enough, and I would buy it. And now my cat wants to get out. Let me let my cat out real fast. But you need to make up your mind. Good girl. Good girl. Okay. The cat is gone. The cat is gone. You missed your opportunity. The cat is left the room. Jack Frost, Elizabeth Shannon, right? Is that right? Yeah, Shannon Elizabeth. We were close. She's hot as hell though. No cap. Well, I don't know about now. I think I saw her in a picture recently. And I think she's still hot as fuck, but you know, I don't know. From Beyond 4K, 3-disc set here. Another one where I just recently got into Shout Factory, and the slipcover sold out. That was the time when I was like, I'll wait for a price drop or for a sale or something, and I waited because everybody said that it should be fine to wait for a sale. So I waited and I waited, and it went out of print before I even knew it. I went on the shop, and my friend had just told me that it went out of print. I was like, no fucking way. Let me go look, and then it went out of print. Like the whole entire thing went out of print. They put it back in stock. It was crazy. Fade to Black. You have this slip. Let me know. Give it to me for free. I'm just kidding. No, I'm not. Give it to me for free. Come on, man. I need that slip cover. Alright, and that's it for Vinegar Syndrome. Now, I have a lot more Vinegar Syndrome. But, alright. But, oh, shit. I was afraid that would happen. Yeah, I have a lot of Vinegar Syndrome, but I haven't watched a lot of Vinegar Syndrome. So I'm not putting them on this video because I haven't seen them, and those are always hit or miss. And if one misses and I don't want it on the shelf, it just won't be here next year. But I mean, at the same time, it is what it is. It's whatever. Stop talking to me. Stop talking to me. Anyhow, After Hours, my favorite 4K on this shelf besides the Avatars. Besides the Avatars, this is number one right here. Best 4K I've ever seen. Classic. Get it. Thelma and Louise, another really good release. Little digipack release here. I'm not gonna open her up, but I mean, the artwork on this thing is crazy. Like the first time I looked at this, I literally thought that it was an actual photograph, but then somebody pointed out that it's not, and then I looked closer and I was like, oh, that's drawn. But for the longest time, I genuinely thought that that was an actual photograph from the movie, and just in shitty quality. Um, Raging Bull. I love Raging Bull. I'm a big fan of Raging Bull. There's a couple that I need to still get. The others, Videodrome and Don't Look Now. I think that's what it's called. I need to get those three, but I don't have them yet. But they will be on the shelf soon. But this is on the shelf, and this is a classic. Raging Bull. Highly recommend Raging Bull if you don't have it already. And I just love Criterion's casing decisions. It kind of makes up for not having a slipcover for half of their releases. These cases. So, I mean, they just have the best cases in the game, in my opinion. Menace to Society. Another fantastic 4K scan. It's a 4K digital restoration. Oh, wait, no, is this a 4K? Wait, hold up. Hold up. Oh, God. Oh, yeah. No, this is a 4K. I remember that, but nevertheless, is a great 4K, to say the least. If you don't have this, I recommend it. I also just love this movie in general. I always have, so highly recommend Menace to Society on 4K. Fast Times at Ridgemont High, another banger release here. It has a good scan, but the movie itself is just good. So if you want this movie, this is the best way to have it. Fast Times at Ridgemont High, 4K digital transfer, really dope. And then we got The Irishman. Now I'm not sure if I have the 4K. My dad got me this for Christmas. Okay, yeah, it's the 4K. That's good. That's good. Yeah, highly recommend you get this. I mean, the first season is just incredible. If you haven't seen the first season of The Irishman, I highly recommend it. I'm just kidding, by the way. I know it's just a long running joke with this movie being how long it is. But yeah, highly recommend The Irishman. Love that movie, classic. This one, on the other hand, I got fooled. This is when you like. Oh, okay. This is one of those moments where you're thinking that you're gonna get a remake, and you don't. You get the original like Swedish version, and yeah, I was super disappointed when I put this in. German release here. German release here. So yeah, I was very disappointed when I put that movie in, and it was this guy talking in Swedish, or not Swedish. What am I talking about? Talking in German. He was like, I looked at the special features. I'm like, is there any way I could watch this in English? At least, nope. It's a German film. We got duped, boys. Or we didn't get duped, but we got fucked. That's for sure. Night of the Living Dead 4K. Tons of special features on this release. Comes with a poster or something like that. 3-disc set. The third disc is the 4K right here. First disc. Second disc, third disc. Classic as hell. Classic as I'll get out. It's fire. It makes this movie look even better. Somehow, I don't know how black and white movies can manage to look so good, but they do. They pull it off. Next one up, we got Scanners. You weren't here earlier, but I got Scanners 2 and 3 from Shout Factory just to complete this franchise here. And I also have Scanner Cop 1 and 2. Some people don't consider those a part of the universe, but I do. Because it's the same damn thing. I'm just kidding. Classic release here from the company that Criterion Collection. It's a 2K digital transfer. It kind of confuses me as to why it's a 2K transfer. Like, if you're doing a digital restoration, why are you not able to do a 4K transfer on everything? Huh? What's up with that? What's up with that? Rosemary's Baby, out of print. Out of print. Can't get this anymore. You can get the 4K with the shitty slipcover if you want it. Rosemary's Baby. Or you can just get the standard Blu-ray. I'm assuming they'll have one. I'm assuming they do have one, I mean. But I got this one when it was out of print, but I got it for like, I think I got it for like $15 at a, what's that place called? What's that place called? Second and Charles. At a Second and Charles, I got it. So, yeah. One of my favorite movies of all time here. Dazed and Confused. Had to get it. Had to pick it up. Obviously. If you collect Criterion, this should be an essential one to put on the list. Yeah. One of my favorite. Holy shit, it's backwards. Yeah, this is my favorite release from them. It also comes with a poster. I'm not going to open it right now. Every time I open these posters, I forget how I open them, and so I end up just spending an hour trying to open them back up. So yeah. But that's the 4K edition. I'm sure the Blu-ray edition looks good as well, but best quality is the 4K quality. I mean, what can we say here? What can we say? And then the last one for Criterion. Damn, we're gonna be here for a fucking while, dude. We got a couple more. I'm not gonna lie. We got a couple more here. Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. Another classic horror. Whoa. Another classic movie. I have a plain old Blu-ray of this downstairs, I believe. I'm not showing off my other genres, except for if they're in the 4K category or in any sort of collector's edition category, because that's what this is. But yeah, no. A lot of people said that this doesn't have the best scan and that there are better scans of this movie. But I just like the movie, and also I couldn't tell any problems, so I picked it up. Alright, let's put these ones back real fast. And then we'll get into our Beston video collection, which is still not complete. Still not complete. Seriously? Stay up. Stay up. No. You're ruining it. You stay up. Alright. Like we're playing cards. Like we're playing cards. Shuffle fast. Shuffle fast. Like you're playing cards, brother. Alright. Little lost on how I had room for these originally. Alright. So we're going to do these ones in order. We're going to do these ones in order. And just get them that way real fast. Shouldn't take me long at all, so bear with me. Alright. They are all in order now. Return of the Living Dead 3. Another one that I got this one right after Christmas. It is for, or last Christmas. Not this Christmas, but last Christmas. 2022 Christmas. I got this one right after, and I was not disappointed. It did not disappoint. Just didn't. You know? I'm in hype mode right now. Return of the Living Dead Part 3. Classic. Second place to number 1. Number 1 will always be probably my favorite movie on the shelf ever. So, yeah. No contest. 1 second. Let me just make sure. Here. Okay, good. Maximum Overdrive. One of the luckiest pickups I've ever gotten. Got this on Amazon about a month before I moved into this house. So that's Insano style that I got it with the slipcover. Because a lot of people at that point in time were like, hey, this doesn't have the slipcover anymore. But I got it, so that's crazy. Little Monsters. This was probably, I think this was the first one I ever picked up, was Little Monsters. And it didn't disappoint either. This one was really good, Little Monsters. And they're doing a Blu-ray Steelbook of Little Monsters as well. So if you're interested in that, you can get that, as well as Shivers. They're doing a steelbook for Shivers as well. Dementia, and they're coming out, I believe they're coming out in March 5th or something like that. Dementia 13, this was, I think, the third one I ever picked up. Classic, not at all what I expected. Also did not expect it to be in black and white. So yeah, there's that. Steel Dawn. This was one of the last ones I picked up. Candyman. This was the second one I picked up. I love how I remember this shit. This was the last one that I picked up. I picked this one up with Maximum Overdrive. That is number 25. I love the two Coreys being in movies together. I love that. I need License to Drive. I'm going to get that Blu-ray eventually. Earth Girls Are Easy, 27. This is where we kind of started investing into it completely. I did get Blue Steel, but it won't be here till tomorrow, so I forgot about it. I forgot that I ordered it, so that's my fault. You just won't get to see that in this year's collection update, but that's fine though. That should be fine. Silent Night, Deadly Night collection. 3, 4, and 5. I'm missing 2, but I'm not even sure that I'll get it. I'll probably end up getting it, but probably waiting for a sale or something. Like a Love is in the Scare sale type beat. Maybe they'll have it on sale for like $10 or something. I'll just grab it then. Okay. We got the Dentist collection. The Dentist 1 and 2. I've seen the Dentist, but I haven't seen the second one, so that's unfortunate that I can't talk about it, but I have seen it, and I'm sure it's great. My best friend is a vampire. Don't hate on me, but I've never seen this one either. I've never seen this movie, although my dad says that it's like a very great classic, so I'll have to check it out eventually. Let's throw these back on the shelf. I just wanted to run through those like real fast, so that we could move on, because I'm spending too much time on some of these movies. I wish I could spend unlimited amounts of time on these movies, but I just can't, man. I just can't. I don't have all that time. Okay. Alright, I'm just going to do these two alone. This is my small cauldron Collection. I'll start with the first one I ever picked up. This is number 11. It is City of the Living Dead. This was a all-time classic in my eyes when I watched it again. It took me a minute. I had to rewatch it to enjoy it. I mean, I know I hear that all the time, but I'm like, freaking. I will watch it tomorrow. I can't watch it tonight because we're streaming tonight, but I'll watch it tomorrow and I'll post on my Instagram what I thought about it. So if you don't have me on Instagram, I believe my Instagram is in the About page, or it might even be in the link in the description. I'm not sure though. But yeah, I like City of the Living Dead, and I also like this packaging as well. Oh, red. That's red, bro. Why would you? Wait, what even is that? Wait, I gotta see that. Flipping me the finger, bro. What is? What is that shit? You're. What are you doing to me? Tell me. In the stream, and it's his fault. I'm just kidding. Oh, one more. Oh, got it. You got it. Threw me off. Anyhow, La Possession d'Altair. This is a found footage alien movie, or is it? Or is it? Dang. It's a classic. It's also a Mexican film. That's what it says here. The Blu-ray debut of the Mexican found footage film 1974 La Possession d'Altair, shot on Super 8 film. So that's what you're getting there. That's what you're getting there. Alright, now it's time for the Steelbook collection. We'll start with the 4Ks. We shall start with the 4Ks. I got a lot. So a lot of 4Ks, Steelbooks. So it's actually going in like reverse order, so it's not an ABC order or whatever, alphabetical. Whatever. But yeah, so don't be worried or whatever. Jurassic Park, I got this one yesterday. No, not yesterday. The day before yesterday. 4K. I got it from Walmart. Take that out. I know they have like that whole box set that I was literally just talking about earlier. But you see something that you really want. Like, I wouldn't mind just having the first one on 4K. So I will take this if I can't get a hold of that box set. Next on the list, I don't really care about these, but we have the 4K of Iron Man, the 4K of Iron Man 2, and the 4K of Iron Man 3. Out of all the DC superheroes, I'd say Tony Stark and Peter Parker are the best of the crews, because they just fit my style of humor more than any of the others. Insidious 4K, got this also at Walmart. No, I don't think I have that redeemed yet, so no. Has inside art that I really enjoy, and the movie itself is just utterly enjoyable. Although I have to say, I wish this 4K disc had the same menu as the Blu-ray disc. That's my only complaint, because the Blu-ray disc menu was so fire. Like, I put in the Blu-ray disc menu, it looks so much better than the 4K disc menu. So that was a missed opportunity, but whatever. Next on the list is Fright Night. I got this also at Walmart, but not at Walmart, online Walmart, because I went to the only Walmart around me that had the Steelbook section, and they didn't have it. They didn't have it. It was off the shelves. And then I found it yesterday, or the other day, while I was walking in there. I found it, and I was like, dang, I could have waited. But no, I couldn't have. This movie was really good. This movie was really good. And it has, like, so many special features. Like, this has James Cameron amount of special features on here. It's like 15 hours of special features for this movie, including like 3 documentaries. It's ridiculous. I wish they would do more movies. Give more movies that type of treatment. That's definitely necessary. Another one I picked up. I didn't pick it up. I bought it online because I don't know, man. Walmart gets all the movies, but then they're like, we're still not gonna do that. We're still not gonna put them all on the shelves or whatever. But we got The Exorcist Believer. If you guys don't know, I might as well change my YouTube channel name to Walmart Movie Collector because I've never collected a Best Buy movie ever. I've never bought. I bought in. Fuck! Don't you take that! Don't you take that! Shit! Don't take it, motherfucker. I swear to God. If I have to buy this movie digitally, I will hunt you to the end of the world. Do not take it. The Exorcist Believer 4K Steelbook from Walmart. Like I was saying, though, I gotta change my name to the Walmart Movie Collector because I've never collected from any other place. You better not be like screenshotting this shit, man. I will find you. Do not do anything stupid. Okay, let's not do anything irrational here. And then the first one I ever got, the Bullet Train Steelbook. It comes. I did it again. I did it again. No. No, I definitely have this one on Vudu, so you're beat. You're beat on that one, big dog. But these have art cards, really cool. And the 4K on this does not disappoint. And there's actually, I think there's a butt ton of special features on here as well. So, all in all, this was probably my favorite release. As well as with the artwork alone. Kind of just has me baffled, almost. Do not steal that digital copy code, bro. I will fight you. Literally fight you. Okay. Alright, it's getting late. I could feel it. I think it was 1:40 when I started this. Goodness gracious. Alright, now for the Blu-rays. I'll start with the slipcover Blu-rays. We got the Walmart re-released these in Blu-ray editions, but they got Reservoir Dogs and Highlander. Really love Highlander. This was one of those ones where I thought it was a 4K, but it wasn't. Not same here. I actually learned my lesson, but then I was like, screw it though. Because I'm the Walmart movie collector, alright? I collect the Walmart movies. What Walmart be putting out. That's what makes me different. That's what defines me. Alright. Oh, shit. Shiitake mushrooms. Dang. Oh. We forgot a couple. Oh. Alright. So I'm just gonna speed through these. Because none of these really that I care about. I'll just say something real fast about them and then we're done with them. Tommy Boy, good movie. Alright. That's alright movie. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Of course, I got the Blu-ray Steelbook because I'm the Walmart movie collector. Obviously, it's a classic, and we're going to wait until 2026 to get the part 2. So that's great. Southpaw, amazing. Skinamarink. Oh, well, Southpaw is also very depressing, but it's amazing. Skinamarink, a mind fuck. Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, the Blu-ray Steelbook. A hilarious movie. Don't need the 4K Steelbook because the 4K is trash apparently. Jeepers Creepers Reborn, first movie reaction on the channel. That's why I bought it. I bought it for the memes. And yeah. And I also kind of just actually do enjoy that movie. A lot of people probably don't, but I do. I'm a big fan of shitty movies, if you're wondering. But yeah, Deadstream, classic, a must buy. I think it's available for like $19.96 right now on Walmart.com. Clash of the Titans, Sam Worthington, fantastic movie, a must buy. Carlito's Way, Arrow Video has a 4K for this now, so you don't need this. And I think they have a 4K Steelbook. I'm not sure though. Beetlejuice also has a 4K Steelbook, so you don't need this. And I'll probably get that soon as well. All right, putting those back. Putting those back. Putting those back. Putting those back. Yeah. Oh, move. Man, you guys are so heavy. You're so heavy. Alright. Icon editions. Oh shit, I forgot to put all those away. Fuck. Uh-huh. And this, I'm scared for this label. I'm scared for this line, because of the steelbooks coming out. Because I really would have thought that they would have given the Icon edition for the next Aquaman movie, but they didn't. They didn't. They're giving it a steelbook treatment, so that's a little unfortunate. But so I hope this label continues. But if it doesn't, damn, that's unfortunate. The Icon edition for Shazam: Fury of the Gods. Haven't seen the movie yet, but I collecting this line. Period. Oppenheimer, best 4K transfer. Best non James Cameron 4K transfer out there. The Flash, surprisingly, an actually fantastic movie. Fast X, still haven't seen it. Don't want to see it. Don't plan on seeing it. But collecting the line, so gotta have it. I'm kind of over the Fast franchise, so I don't know. Maybe when I'm like 80 or something, I'll come back to it, revisit. Alright, these are sort of like kind of like random box sets or whatever. I don't know if I would call them or consider them box sets, but it is what it is. I'm not getting rid of this, but it is the worst movie on the planet. I'm actually keeping it for the memes though. It's The Last House on the Left. That transfer was so freaking awful and just a waste. A waste. House of a Thousand Corpses, best box set on the shelf in my opinion. Although I feel like it would have succeeded way better if it got the 4K treatment. Social Network, classic film. I actually might watch that soon. Shawshank Redemption in the sort of booklet type beat packaging. Really enjoyed that. Must own. Shawshank Redemption. And this is the other copy of Natural Born Killers. I have the 4K, but I figured I'd go ahead and show you this one as well. This is a really cool edition. I got it for $5 at Dollar General. So that's a classic. So that's obviously something you might want to get your hands on at any point in time. Highly recommend that. Alright, get into the 4K horror movies. Start with this little set right here. Most recent pickup first. Five Nights at Freddy's. I still haven't watched the 4K, but I have watched the movie. I'm not a fan of it, but I actually just really, I really wanted it. I don't know why. I want to give it a rewatch though, eventually. Oh, Don't Breathe 2. I have Don't Breathe 1, but it's on Blu-ray, and I have a thing where all the Blu-rays stay together and all the 4K stay together. So that'll be around the line here soon. But Don't Breathe 2, John Wick, Blind John Wick. Um, that's the best way to explain that movie. I like it. A lot of people don't. I like it. Color Out of Space. This one's one where it's either you love it or hate it. But for $5, I'll say that I love it. I'll say that I love it. I know they had a steelbook that just came out, but it looks beautiful. But no, I'm not getting it. This is the best movie on my shelf. This is the best movie on my shelf. And that's not even a joke. The Cabin in the Woods. I need more copies of this. I think I'll do a series on this where over the years every month I'll collect like 4 copies of Cabin in the Woods. And it'll just be like a joke series. So like by the end of my life, I'll have like 1,000 copies of The Cabin in the Woods. I love that movie so much. Arizona, uh, disappointing, disappointing. Arizona. It was okay. I like the soundtrack. I also like the soundtrack for The Cabin in the Woods though. So, but you need to watch The Cabin in the Woods, and if you don't like The Cabin in the Woods, that's where we might not be able to be friends. If you do not like The Cabin in the Woods. Alright. Alright, and the end. Or, nope, not the end. But we're getting there. Let me just grab the rest of them real fast here. Yep. Alright, the end of the 4K horror movies here. Zombieland Double Tap. One of those sequels that I really enjoyed, that they've sort of like came back to after like 10 years. Zombieland Double Tap. I want the Steelbook, but it's like I already have the 4K, so there's no point in getting the Steelbook. But whatever. The Shining. I have this movie like 5 times. I love this movie so much. Very classic. Very classy. Scream 5. I've never noticed it, but if you look closely, the 5 is in the M. Yeah, I never noticed that at first, but I think I think Scream 6 is better than Scream 5, but for some odd reason, I have Scream 6 on Blu-ray and Scream 5 on 4K. That will change soon. Saw X, just picked this one up. I've never seen this, so I'm not looking to get spoiled on it, so don't spoil me on Saw X. And I'm not even going to open it, because I know I haven't taken that digital code out yet. Resident Evil, Welcome to Raccoon City. One of those ones where I love it, but could have been better had they stuck to one game at a time, or even two, like even the first one, and then like maybe Code Veronica and stuff like that in the background. But they kind of fucked it all up by doing 3 games in one movie, 1 hour 30-minute movie. Ridiculous. Prey on 4K. Love it, love it. And it's also great quality. It's also a great quality 4K. The New Mutants, the most disappointing movie on my shelf, but I could not go without owning it because I feel like it's important to own the world's shittiest movie ever. So disappointing. So disappointed in that. I might just give it a rewatch maybe sometime. See if I can finally enjoy it or not. But something tells me I won't. The Monster Squad, just got this one right before Christmas. I think like a week before Christmas. Monster Squad 4K. I haven't watched the 4K yet, but I've watched the Blu-ray with my dad. For some odd reason, he still doesn't have that good old 4K TV, but I knew I wanted to watch it with him, so I watched it. Mayhem has a steelbook coming out that I will be picking up. This is another fantastic movie. If you don't have this, recommend pre-ordering that steelbook. The Lost Boys, favorite vampire movie. Fright Night is second on the list. Joker, okay movie. I've since let it go down a little bit. Like when it first came out, I said I loved it, and I continuously rewatched it, and I remember it kind of losing its potential after realizing that I didn't actually love it. It Chapter 2, disappointing, but not bad. It's not bad, but it is very disappointing. But if you don't look at it as an It movie, it's really good. So, yeah. It, best freaking. This is second place now. This is second place next to Cabin in the Woods, is It. This is a movie that I actually put on loop for an entire summer. I watched this movie for an entire summer on loop, 24 hours a day. Had this movie on loop. I love this movie. This right here is what It Chapter 2 failed to be. Ghostbusters After... Oh, fucking movies, man. Dude. Ghostbusters Afterlife. Really good sequel. Although people give it bad reception sometimes. That's okay, though. I understand. If you don't like it, it's a love it or dislike it. I know it's not a love it or hate, or it could even potentially be a love it or hate it. But I'm not gonna say I hate it because I enjoy it. So, whatever, bruh. What's up? Speed running it. Oh, son of a bitch. Fuck. What are you doing, bruh? Get your ass. Move. Stay back. You stay back. Motherfucker, man. You serious right now? You serious right now? Oh my god. Let me kill myself. It is 1 second, boys and girls. There are any girls watching. Lol. Lol. Alright, now we're getting to the other genres real fast. I put all my 4Ks up here so they're all together. That's not confirmed, but it is to be considered. I think Blu-ray.com has it listed, coming out in a steelbook. Hold on a second, man. I got a good old vapor right here. That last one was unimportant. Walmart collector here. They were doing these for a little bit. I don't remember when, though. It was around this time. And then they had different cases as well. And I actually no, I have that. I have that digital code. Creed 3. I think it's a 1-discer. No, it's a 2-discer. Blu-ray and 4K. I know some companies have stopped doing Blu-ray disc with their 4Ks so that more people will buy the Blu-ray disc, maybe. Actually, this company right here, Warner Bros., is doing that. So, the Commuter, I got this one because it was $5. Couldn't pass it up. Brawl in Cell Block 99. This is a classic. It's getting a steel book soon, but I'm not gonna get it. It's a classic, but it's not worth that much. Black Widow, actually surprisingly good, and I mean, Scarlett Johansson, man. Scarlett Johansson and Florence Pugh. They just tag team. You know what I'm saying? Bad Boys for Life, classic. I want to get the other two Bad Boys in 4K. I don't even have them on the shelf, if you can believe it. I've always lived off of my dad's Bad Boys movies, so I need those 4Ks. Avatar: The Way of Water. Just watched this one specifically. Avatar. These two right here, Avatar and Avatar: The Way of the Water, best 4Ks, best 4Ks out of all of the 4Ks that I have on my shelf. Out of quality wise and movie wise, these are just great. Like James Cameron's mind is built differently. Like I don't think anybody could create such a complex story and make it 3 hours or three and a half, almost 4 hours long. Um, American Gangster, first 4K I ever got actually, and my dad got it for me. So my dad is the reason I started collecting 4Ks. And I oh wait no that's not true. Cabin in the Woods was the first 4K I ever bought. And it was before I had a 4K player or a 4K TV. American Gangster was second though. American Gangster was the second one. Um, and that was when I got my 4K player. 1917, found it for like $5 on eBay, so I picked it up. Not my favorite war movie. I know a lot of people love that movie, but I think it's just okay. And then 48 Hours. I need another 48 Hours, but they problem is they they just put 48 Hours on there standalone. So you have to buy 48 Hours and another 48 Hours together to get both of them in 4K, which I might do eventually, but not right now. Not right, Neil. Alright, give me a second. Put all these back on the shelf. We'll get into the next bit. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows left of glorious movies to go through here. So as you can tell, I have a lot of movies that I could be watching right now that I have not watched yet. So there's that. Alright, next up on the list, I'm just going to take a few. This one right here, this first one I'm about to pull out is another one that I watched on loop, except I watched it. Oh, wait, no, I watched this one all summer as well. I watched this one for 3 months in a row on loop, 24 hours a day. It's The Goonies, but that was when I had the DVD copy of The Goonies. So I had watched the DVD copies of The Goonies so many times that when I got this 4K, it wasn't as enjoyable because I've already seen it 10,000 times. Godzilla vs. Kong. I hate this series. I hate this. I hate the Legendary Films version of this series. I hate it a lot. Fury, this is my favorite war movie out of all of them, and it's not even based on a true story. That might not be true, actually. I think 13 Hours is my favorite, but this is my second favorite for sure. Full Metal Jacket, the first half is amazing. The second half is okay. The second half is okay. I enjoyed the whole movie in entirety, though. In its entirety, I think it's amazing. Fury was great. It's literally so freaking good. The soundtrack is booming. I love that soundtrack. I need the CD for that. That's how good it was. Walmart collector here with the Everything Everywhere All at Once, exclusive to Walmart 4K. I think this is a way better slipcover than the regular slipcover. Dune. So excited for Dune Chapter 2. I loved Dune Chapter 1. I'm a big Timothy Chalamet fan. I think I have all of his movies except for two. I need two more. But this is one of those actors where anything that he's in is really good. I also don't collect TV shows, so I don't have the TV show. What was it? NCIS, I think he was in. I don't have any of those though. But I would be tempted to get it just for the episode with Timothy Chalamet where he appears for like 5 seconds. He's like, he did it. He's the killer. I know who did it. Deepwater Horizon, based on a true story, another top tier release here. I don't know where I would put this, but I know that I love this movie. Um, a lot. I love this movie, Deepwater Horizon. And then I got the box set for Deadpool 1 and 2 on 4K. 2 does come with the super duper cut. Highly recommend getting these if you don't have them, but you probably have them. You probably have these movies. And if you don't, shame on you. Shame on you, shame on you, shame on you. Alright. 1 second. I wish I would have done this differently. I wish I would have done this way differently. There was probably a way better way I could have pulled these off the shelf, but it probably would have took a longer period of time. So I think I'm in the right for the way I'm doing this. To be real. And I'm kind of just grabbing what all my 4 fingers can grab at a time. So, alright. And this one is so disappointing because I really wish that I would have been around the collector's market when they announced this, but Rambo Last Blood, but they had like a steelbook box set 4K collection for all of them, which if I ever get rich, I'd probably pick it up. Queen and Slim. I actually really enjoyed that movie. Uh, Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Men Tell No Tales, trash. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, want the freaking Walmart exclusive steelbook, but I will live with this for now. I love this movie though. Nobody. I had to watch this a couple times to actually end up enjoying it, but once I finally enjoyed it, it's became one of my favorites. It's the writers from John Wick. Yeah, I thought this movie was really good, and I probably put it way higher now. I want to put it in the John Wick universe. It's the same company. It's the same company who made the John. They could potentially say that nobody is in the John. They could do a universe crossover. A universe crossover. Not just saying. The Lion King. I actually really enjoyed this, and this is another really good 4K here. So yeah, I recommend the Lion King live action because it's shot for shot. The only scene that's not in there is the one where he's in like the um, Hawaiian dress or whatever, and he's like distracting the people with that. Um, John Wick Chapter 4 and 1 through 3. I need more John Wick. I think that's something else I might collect here soon, maybe even next week, is that John Wick Steelbook box set, the book, you know? It's been so long since that came out, and that was literally something I had planned on getting for so long, and I just didn't pull the trigger on it, and I don't want to miss it. I think when I get paid again, I will get John Wick box set if it's still available. I would cry if it wasn't though. Indiana Jones 4 movie collection. I got this one because it's good for my shelf. It saves up shelf space. I'm not rich or anything, so I don't have much money to buy a new shelf right now. So I got that version, even though they do have the Steelbook set every time I walk into Walmart, and I'm always so tempted, but I think this is fine, honestly. I need to get my money up so I can get the Indiana Jones, the new Indiana Jones on 4K. So. But yeah, I don't have the new Indiana Jones on 4K yet, but I will. I will get it. Although I don't think I'll be finding that Steelbook though. Shit. Hold up. Caribbean, Queen Slim. Oh shit. Shiitake mushrooms. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Alright, starting to get tired here, and I'm sure you guys are too, but just bear with me. We're getting there. We're getting there. We got some box sets we forgot to go over, but we're almost done here. Sonic the Hedgehog. I put these two together. This is that one case where I'm putting both of you together. Sonic and Sonic the Hedgehog, or Sonic the Hedgehog and Sonic the Hedgehog 2. I think this one's better than this one. That's my personal opinion. Al Pacino in Scarface, the Gold Edition. I know they just came out with the 4K Best Buy exclusive Steelbook, and I might grab it. This is my favorite crime drama film ever, so I might have to get that Steelbook. An upgrade. Rampage. Another one of those cases where it was $5. So I said, why not? Let's put these back on the shelf real fast. I didn't want to go over these for too long because I know it's late. I can feel it myself, so I'm trying to be quick here, as quick as possible. All right, and we'll start off the Blu-rays, but there is still a couple more 4Ks to go through. We got the Addams Family and the Addams Family Values. Got it for $5. Incredible. I want the Wednesday Steelbook to come out from Netflix. I actually enjoyed that show too, so I need that. Venom Let There Be Carnage. Classic. I only have the other one on Blu-ray. But now they have both of the 4K Steelbooks back in print. So, I don't know. I might get them. I don't know. I do not know on that. Transformers Rise of the Beast. I think this one's the best one they've done since the first movie. Yeah, I think that's a good point there. I got lucky with this one. I got the 4K case with the 4K slipcover for Training Day. And Training Day is a classic. All of a sudden it was so classic. Got this one the other day at Walmart as well. Titanic on 4K. So I'm not like a super fan of Titanic, so I didn't get that big old box set. And also, that's way too much money. For me, at least. I don't have a lot of money, so this was good enough for me, and I'm happy I have it. And another amazing 4K restoration by James Cameron. Also, for some odd reason, this movie has 15 hours of extra special features. That's ridiculous. That's insane style. But I love it. Tenet. I hate this movie. We're going from a classic to a movie that I hate. Super Mario Bros. Way better than I thought it would be. Just because everybody was giving it hate for like the smallest shit. Spider-Man No Way Home. Loved. No, I didn't. This one was the one that was like just okay to me. Like, a lot of people love this one, but I thought it was just all right. I don't know why. I don't know. I like the first two so much, and I thought this one was kind of a letdown. I guess maybe because of the runtime, and there was a lot more talky, less action, you know. That's okay. Alright. Dang, man. Dang. Next year it's going to be 10 times crazier. So be on the lookout for that, because I am going to start getting back into collecting cheaper releases, or like just like store brand type stuff or whatever. Try to do all these at once. So this one's crazy. I've been talking about it forever. I want to do a 4K scan of this, but Cabin Fever. This is some artwork that I got off of the internet, and I need bigger paper because obviously this isn't big enough. But Cabin Fever on 4K on Blu-ray with the 4K scan is the goal for that one. Butterfly Effect 1 and 2. My brother gave me this. Love the butterfly effect. Love the butterfly effect. But I've never seen the Butterfly Effect 2. I just hear bad things about it, so I don't know about that one. Brightburn. They need to put out more of these. Explore this universe more. I thought this was a classic. I guess a lot of people didn't like it, though. I don't know. The Boy, another classic. The Boy 2 is not, but I don't have The Boy 2, so. But I would buy it if it was like $1. If I could find it for $1 or something. Bodies. Way better than I thought it would be. I thought it was just going to be like a woke piece of garbage, to be honest, when I first saw the trailer or whatever. But then when I actually watched it, I was like, wow, this actually makes sense. This is actually really good. And so, yeah, I actually love Bodies. Bloodfest, got it at Dollar General. Best decision I've ever made. It was like $3. Love that movie. The Blackening, I know this has a 4K, but again, your boy's a Walmart movie collector, so and at the time I was not like online shopping Walmart, but now I do it a lot. But The Blackening. It's The Blackening. It was good. I liked it. I can't complain about it. I thought it was pretty interesting. Barbarian on 4K. Nope. What the hell am I talking about? Barbarian on Blu-ray. I feel this getting a 4K soon though. Maybe October is my calculation that Barbarian will get a 4K in October. A Quiet Place Part 2 and obviously A Quiet Place. I love both of these, but I do think A Quiet Place is better than A Quiet Place Part 2. Antebellum, classic, and it has a really good plot twist if you don't know the area the movie takes place in. Annabelle Comes Home. This is my second favorite Annabelle film. Annabelle Creation. This is my favorite Annabelle film. I have the first one, but it's on DVD. And it is nowhere near my favorite Annabelle film, probably my least favorite. American Psycho, classic horror film. They have a 4K steelbook that is out of print, and they also just have a slipcover edition that is still in print. But I don't know if I'll get that right now. Not until I have money. Not until I have good money, I should say. A Haunted House 2 and A Haunted House 1. You need these in your collection. For real. For real. You need both of these. Alright, let's put these... Oh, shit. Shiitake mushrooms. It happens. Okay, there we go. I didn't know Barbarian had a physical release. I need that. It's a bootleg release. And there are better versions than that release right there. I recommend going on either eBay or I believe that one, I believe the better versions on eBay, either that or I forget what the other site is. Etsy. Take Etsy or eBay. Try those plats. Somebody's selling them with slipcovers. So I would definitely go for that one. And this one doesn't have any special features or anything, but this one is the more budget release. Like that Barbarian doesn't even have menus for it, so I'll probably end up upgrading that one for an extra $5. I think Barbarian from Sloppy Second Sales is only $10. But if you don't care about having menus or whatever, that's probably your best option. Oh, God damn it. Son of a bitch. Don't even know what. Alright. Fucked. We fucked it. Yeah, we'll put these back on the shelf later. Yeah. Yeah, we'll do that. We got The Darkest. Sorry, I can't do this. We have The Darkest Hour. Terrible movie. I bought it for the fact that it was $1 at Dollar Tree. Curse of La Llorona, need it for the Conjuring universe. Countdown, okay. Conjuring 3, also just okay. But I just love Ed and Lorraine Warren and their chemistry. It's so good. Conjuring 2, my favorite Conjuring movie out of the franchise, out of the Conjuring movies. Those are my favorite. Child's Play, really enjoyed that. Really enjoyed Child's Play. Devil's Due, great found footage movie. Candyman, least favorite. Least favorite out of that whole franchise. Okay. Now, let's try not to drop all of these. Oh, there's one on the floor, too. There's one on the floor as well. I gotta grab that. Oh, that's so unfortunate. I can't believe we did that. Cocaine Bear. It's good. I like it. Cocaine Bear. We'll leave those over here. I have a couple that I bought that aren't horror related that I'm going to show at the end. But yeah. So we got Glass. My least favorite. Ending wise at least. Out of the that trilogy. Ghostbusters, least favorite Ghostbusters. Ghostbusters 1 and 2. Fantastic classic movies. Need those on 4K in that Steelbook, but too much money, man. It's like $45 for them. Get Out on Blu-ray. Got this when I was stupidly, non-cautiously buying movies on Amazon. So this is a UK release, but still good. I think the guy's name was literally like had to do with the UK, and I just didn't even catch it. The Gallows Act 2, I enjoyed it. Not as much as The Gallows. I enjoyed The Gallows a lot. I think that's a classic found footage. And I recommend you watch that. From Dusk Till Dawn, third favorite vampire movie. Love this movie. I think this is another one where I sat there for like a month and watched it on repeat. Fright Night 2, another bootleg release. There's better bootleg releases probably, but this is the one we're stuck with. Or this is the one that I have Again, no special features menu. It just you just put the disc in and it just starts. So that's what it is. What it is. The Forest. This movie sort of loses enjoyment every time I watch it. Flatliners. Not as good as the original. The Final Girls, best spoof comedy. That's not true, but really good spoof comedy. Evil Dead Rise, forgettable. This is not Flight. This is Evil Dead 1 and 2, but I don't have cases for them yet, so I'm using this movie, which is shit, to hold these two movies, which are all-time favorite. Probably second or third place with these, tied. So, that in mind, that's tied, but Don't Tell a Soul, enjoyable. I think you can enjoy this movie. This movie is really good, in my opinion. Don't Tell a Soul, though. Do not tell a soul about that. I probably won't be able to put these back on the shelf either. Fuck. Don't Breathe. Again, like I said earlier, I would have a copy of this, and I do. And Don't Breathe is the most stressful movie I've ever watched. It's so stressful. Like, I literally sat there like, dude, what are you doing? What are you doing? The whole movie. And they just never could figure themselves out. The Devil Inside. Again, bought it because it was $1. Bought it because it was $1. Story of my life. If it's $1, it's $1 worth spending. And it's another found footage movie to add to the collection. And I'll throw these up here, and I'll just put these right here for now. And I'll probably fix those tomorrow. It's probably so late right now. Well, give me a time. What time is it? Actually, don't even look, because you'll be like, oh shit, we gotta go. Okay. Next one. Alright, we have now we have 2.5 shelves left to go through. Let's do it, man. Insidious Chapter 2 slowly decreases in enjoyment every time I watch it. Incarnate, haven't seen it yet, but I've heard pretty shitty reviews, so I'm excited about that one. Hocus Pocus, I want the 4K so bad. Love this movie. Watch it every Halloween. Hereditary, classic A24. Love this movie. It's actually the movie that made me start getting into A24, Hereditary. But, yeah. The Haunted Mansion, classic Eddie Murphy film. Got it at Walmart for $5. Very happy with that price. Halloween, we have the Halloween trilogy steelbook set up there, but kept this one on Blu-ray because I don't have anybody to give it to right now. The Gray, really good movie. Some really weird characters though at the beginning there. Goosebumps 1 and 2, I am a big fan of these two movies. I know there's people that aren't, but I enjoy them a lot. So, and then the Goonies on Blu-ray. This is not my copy of Goonies, but it's there. And then Godzilla 3D, we have. Oh man. Guess what else I have? I have a PS3. Guess what else I have? I have 3D glasses. But it looks like, unfortunately, we still need a 3D TV, which is unfortunate. I would love to watch 3D movies, but I don't have a 3D TV. So where can I get one, boys? Let me know. Let me know. Tell me fast. Tell me fast. Tell me fast. Alright, let's throw these back on the shelf and get to the next ones. Here's Goosebumps. Get out of the way. You're making me angry. Get out of my way. Making me angry. Alright, seriously, Slipcover. Stay straight. Alright, we'll get back to the Insidious. I do have the rest of them. But, I think 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 4 I have on DVD, but I didn't pull those out today, to show them off. Otherwise, we'd fucking have a bunch of DVDs to look at, and I don't like looking at. So, whatever. The Lodge, watch with headphones or with surround sound. You'll get scared shitless, but otherwise you will be bored. You'll be bored. Little Shop of Horrors, all-time classic, whatever, you know what it is. $5 at Walmart, probably on Walmart.com still for $5. Worth it. Life, classic. Ryan Reynolds is hilarious. Jake Gyllenhaal is fun. Rebecca Ferguson is great, and all the characters in that movie are just really good. It's a blast. It's a blast. Even though I don't know why Ryan Reynolds is on the front of the cover. He's not in that much of the movie, but whatever. The Lighthouse, fantastic movie. Do plan on getting the A24 collector's edition for this. I actually just subscribed to A24 to see if it was worth it. Personally, in my opinion, it's not. But unless they want to do a bigger subscription where we can get all the where we can get the app streaming stuff for free, then I would be okay with that. I'd say it was better. I'd say it would be better if that was the case. But I mean, you only get 10% off of each item in your cart. Hey, that's not much considering how much you have to pay for shit. But whatever. The Last Voyage of the Demeter. This was the last movie that I ever watched in my dad's house, and what a great end! What a great finale to movie watching at my dad's. So good, love it. Love Voyage of the Demeter. Last Night in Soho. Also love this movie. I'm just a big fan of Anya Taylor-Joy. Like, I'm trying to take her out on a few dates. And then they bring in this chick right here, and I'm like, double date maybe, or just like a you know what I'm saying? I don't even know. I don't know why I'm so weird tonight. I guess because I'm tired, but it is what it is. Krampus. They got a 4K of this, but I probably won't get it because it doesn't deserve it. But it is still really good. I like it. I just don't feel like the naughty cut is that important. Invasion of the Body Snatchers. I will probably get this 4K from Arrow Films when it comes out because I really love this movie. And I love the actors in the movie. Alright, back to the Insidious. Back to the Insidious movies. Oh my fucking second. Insidious the Red Door. Love this movie. Great return to the Insidious universe. And then Insidious Chapter 3. I honestly think that this is the scariest Insidious film. Hold up. I still need to watch The Last Voyage of the Demeter. Yeah, Astro Juicy shit is fire. The fact that it was based off of one little log from the book shows the power of that writer. It's really good. You should check it out. Although I think they're trying to make Van Helsing black or something. I feel like that's what they were going for, but don't quote me on that. At the end there, it looked like that dude was going to turn into Van Helsing or something. Like, that they were going to reveal his name as Van Helsing in the next one or something. But that would be fine with me, though, because I actually like that actor. So I wouldn't not watch it if that was the case. Insidious Chapter 3, though, scariest Insidious in my opinion. Love it or hate it, you binge debate it. I don't know if you saw that video, but that was pretty funny, and you missed out if you didn't. Alright, real fast with it. I'm real fast with it. Must we go fast? God, dude, this slipcover just keeps coming up. God, dude. Alright. Last pile of this stack. Marrowbone, two of my favorite female actors and male actors. Wow, actually, this is a stack cast. George McKay, Anya Taylor-Joy, Charlie Heaton, and Mia Goth. A fire movie, actually. Not the scariest thing in the world, but really good. Malum, not good. Don't buy it. That is the bootleg edition, but if you look it up online, look up Malum 4K. There's some sort of collector's edition of it out there. If you want it. Mandy, I do think this has a 4K, but I didn't like this movie as much as a lot of people did. Although I liked it when he picked up the axe, though, and started kicking ass with the axe. That's when it got good, in my opinion. But it's very psychedelic. I feel like you gotta be high to enjoy that one. But Mama, not as good as the It movies, but still good though. Maggie, haven't seen it. The Lost Boys 3 film collections. I do plan on watching The Tribe and The Thirst some point in the future, but haven't gotten around to it yet. Yeah, so I do plan on watching those, but I don't know. I've heard that those are literal, straight up just stinkers, like not fun stinkers, like the boring kind of stinky. All right, next pile. We're getting there. Everybody. I'm excited to be getting there. To be honest. We got Ouija and Ouija Origin of Evil. I like Ouija Origin of Evil still, but I think the first Ouija kind of sucks after the first time watch. Orphan, I think Orphan First Kill is better, and it's funny that I don't have Orphan First Kill still. Need to get that. The Nun and The Nun 2 are ass, but I still have to get The Nun 2. If I see it at Walmart next time I go there, I'll probably pick it up, but if I have the money for it. But The Mummy, Tomb of the Dragon Emperor, got this one standalone, but I do have the first two Mummies as well on Blu-ray. The reason I had to get this one standalone was because the one that came with the first two came with the Scorpion King instead of Tomb of the Dragon Emperor, which is weird. Morgan, I'm going to be honest with you guys, at this point in time, that's when I was kind of on my Anya Taylor-Joy, like, crush phase. Still kind of have one, but not entirely anymore. Like, I can live without her now. But yeah. Monster Party, haven't seen it yet, but it was $1, so I picked it up. RLJE movie, I love RLJE, so probably isn't that bad. The Mist, Blu-ray, I believe this is a 3-disc set. No, 2-disc, it's a 2-disc, but it does have the black and white version, I think, right?
Yeah, the color version and the alternate black and white version, and all documentaries and supplements. The only difference between this and the 4K is the 4K has 4 discs for some odd reason. In Midsummer, another one that I really love. This is also Ari Aster, isn't it? I think this was his first one, right? Yeah, this was his first one. First director, first directed A24 movie. I think people were saying that they kind of get worse down the line, but I kind of disagree. Like, I liked Hereditary, but I heard that Beau is Afraid is too long, and it looks like it is. So, The Meg, fantastic, classic. Haven't seen The Meg 2 yet, but I'll probably pick up that Blu-ray Steelbook, or probably just the Blu-ray slipcover, because I don't have the Meg with the Blu-ray Steelbook either. But the Steelbook for that is also super cheap, so I don't know. Maybe I'll get that. Maybe I'll upgrade the Meg. For goodness sake, like I'm about to upgrade Midsummer and The Lighthouse. And I'm also gonna do it with blah, blah, with the fuck is that movie called? Everything Everywhere All at Once. They got one for that now too. I never pay attention. I never pay attention to what they put out. I kind of just go with it. I'm excited for my birth month. I wonder what they give you as a gift. It's kind of why I'm not talking about it right now, but so far it's pretty ass. Like if they gave me a gift though that was like really cool, that'd be dope. That would be dope. Alright. Ready or Not, classic, very, very good. Recommend highly. The Forever Purge, the exact opposite. The First Purge, the exact opposite. Purge Election Cheer, I would grab it. Purge Anarchy, this is my favorite one. The Purge, this is also really good. Phantasm 5 movie collection. There's 6 of these, but I haven't watched any of these at all, so I don't know. I hear good things about Phantasm though. Pearl. People say it's better than X, but I kind of lean towards X more. I'm not a pervert. I just like slashers more than origin stories. Overlord. I wish people would stop hating on this movie so that it can get a sequel, but looks like that'll never happen. Who did this one? Who directed this movie? J.J. Abrams produced it. Okay. So a J.J. Abrams movie. Looked like it would be a classic. It was not. Unfortunately, to other people's dismay. I loved it though. I don't know why people don't like it. And also, that is an exclusive to Walmart slipcover, and I almost missed out on it. And I was literally one of the last people to get that. I had to have been. It's literally the next day it was off the shelf. It was gone. So I had to be one of the last people to grab that. I'm just glad to have all the Purge movies now. Yeah, you know how long I've sat there without having all the Purge movies? It was a while. It took all the way up until the Forever Purge to buy the rest of the Purge movies on Blu-ray. Alright, Scout's Guide to the Zombie Apocalypse. I really enjoyed this one. Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. Another one I really enjoyed, and I believe this one's getting a sequel, or it might have gotten canceled, but I think this one's getting a sequel. I hope it is. I have this bootleg copy of Scary Movie 5. When I bought it off of Amazon, it looked a lot better shape than what this looks like, but I kept it anyways because the disc was the same thing as the disc for the mainstream release, so it was good enough for me. The Saw 8 film collection Blu-ray. highly recommend getting it. Didn't even realize this came with Jigsaw. I think did I give no. Okay, I still have all the Saw movies. I didn't even know. I thought I didn't even have Jigsaw. That's crazy. So no, I have all the Saw movies now. Wow. Resident Evil, Death Island. Still haven't watched this yet, but I was a big fan of the miniseries they did on Netflix. Thought that was really good. Not the live action one. I heard that one was ass. Renfield, still haven't watched it yet. People are like in the comments already, like, you haven't seen Renfield? You harlot. Watch Renfield. Watch it now. Like, absolutely not. I watch it when I want to. Where are we? Okay. For some odd reason, it didn't look like all these would fit for a second. I was like, how did I get these on there the first time? That was easier than I thought it would be. Alright. Damn, I didn't realize how many S movies I had. Alright, another bootleg. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2022. Yeah, 2022. I just needed it. I feel like it's good enough to own, but they need to put out a better release of this. It sucks that streaming services won't refuse to put out their movies. Texas Chainsaw, the worst in the franchise, probably. I haven't seen the other two originals, and I haven't seen a lot of the Texas Chainsaw movies actually, but whatever. Talk to Me, loved it. Didn't get the 4K because I didn't feel like I needed it, but now I kind of do. I don't know. Spree, this is gonna be a classic. Can't believe this guy. This guy goes and does Stranger Things, and then on the side he's doing what's it called? Kurt's World or whatever. Is that it? Kurt's World, yeah. Yeah, so good. I love that movie. Split, the best one in the franchise, in my opinion. That's a close call though. I don't know, man. I don't know. Unbreakable's pretty good. Split though is also really good, and also stars Anya Taylor-Joy. So that's winning at points right there. Spiral didn't. Another one where I wasn't into collecting at the time. If I was, I would have got the steelbook, but I wasn't, so whatever. And or I would have got the 4K or whatever. But I just got the Blu-ray of Spiral. And I'm honestly okay with that. I didn't really like Spiral that much. I didn't even like the guy who played Jigsaw because he didn't even sound like Jigsaw. So he sounded weird. Another bootleg, Sleepaway Camp 2 and Sleepaway Camp 3. I hate this company. This slipcover, this sleeve is terrible, and this case is also terrible. But I am happy to have these. And I do plan to watch them soon. Another copy of The Shining. All-time classic. You kind of just have to have it. You just have to have it. The Shining. Scream 6, again, I got it on Blu-ray. At the time, I was like, alright, I don't really want to watch this movie, but they only have the Blu-ray, so I guess I'll just pick it up on Blu-ray. That's what happened. This was also around the time where I was saving up for a house, so I didn't want to spend money on a movie twice. So my one plan was to rent it, but then when I went to go rent it, it was $20. The night before, I went to go see if it was available. And then I didn't realize that the Albemarle store was still loaded with movies. So, whatever. Scream 4, least favorite, but have to have it. Because I am a completionist. Even though I don't have Scream 1, 2, or 3. Which is coming up next. I think that and the John Wick box set are top priority for me right now. I have a couple more things actually coming in. I have a box set from Arrow Video coming in, and I have that Blue Steel release coming in. Really looking forward to the Blue Steel. Oh shit. Oh, okay. Never mind, I'll find. Let's grab all of those. Let's get that last one. Yeah. Okay. 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 We got VHS 99, second favorite, VHS Viral, least favorite, VHS 2, third favorite, VHS favorite. VHS is my favorite, VHS 2 is my third favorite, VHS 99 is my second favorite, and Viral is my least favorite movie. And that is a very unpopular opinion, unfortunately. Well, whatever. Deal with it. Violent Night, classic Christmas movie, also has a 4K. Don't know if I'll pick it up because I just don't feel like I need it. I just don't feel like I need this movie on 4K. I feel like there's so many other movies that are coming out on 4K that this one I'm fine with skipping until the price gets way, way, way lower. Victor Frankenstein, classic. Where's the 4K for Victor Frankenstein? Where's the 4K for that? I don't see one. Us. This is around the time when horror movies felt like they had to be near 3 hours long. But I enjoyed this one. I enjoyed this one enough. I don't need it on 4K though. A lot of horror movies a lot of newer horror movies I don't feel like I need on 4K, so that's where I kind of come from there. The Unholy, I like this movie. I thought it was okay. Unbreakable, this is the tie. Like, this is almost a tie or a very split order here. I don't know, though. Unbreakable's really good, so. Uma, haven't seen it. Tucker and Dale versus Evil, favorite spoof comedy spoof horror comedy that there ever was. This is the End. This is okay. This is the most okay movie ever. Depends on what mood I'm in. Sometimes I'm like really invested in it. Sometimes I'm like, it's alright. It's got the most comedy actors I've ever seen in a movie, though. I'll say that. I'll say that with a face. Guys, we got one stack left and we got those box sets and then we're done. And we are done. And then everybody can go to bed and rest easy. I can't believe how long this video is. I saw somebody do this exact same video, but he did it in like 30 minutes. We are topping like 2 hours runtime here. Ridiculous. Okay, another bootleg, Hellraiser. Fantastic. Love this movie. Highly recommend finding a better bootleg of it. X, my favorite out of the two, X and Pearl. Still waiting on Maxine. Don't know what's up with that. There's like one photo out there of Maxine. So I don't know what they're doing. What's going on there? I don't know if somebody died or something. It wasn't Mia Goth though, because she's been doing stuff here recently. Wrong Turn. I enjoyed this. I enjoyed it enough. Woman in Black. Classic horror film. The scariest film of that year, without a doubt. Probably of the decade, to be honest. Of that decade. Big Trouble in Little China. An all-time classic. It's not the Shout Factory version. I plan on upgrading it, but I'm waiting for the price to get cheaper. It doesn't seem to ever. It probably never will, but that's okay. And then Jeepers Creepers 1 and 2. I could get this right now for the Shout Factory versions for $12. So I might pull the trigger on that, but I mean, I'll have to check it out first, make sure they're not the same release. Just because I know the one Shout Factory has like crazy good artwork, and that seems so far to be the only difference. So yeah, I don't know, but we got a couple of box sets left to go over, and the reason why those were on the bottom of the shelf there is because, oh shit, where the fuck were we? Oh yeah, we're right. But the reason why those last two were on the bottom of the shelf is because I want to upgrade them that bad that I don't want them on the top of the shelf. Well, I don't want them exactly where they go. Alright, and let's do these box sets real fast, and then we can call it a night and go to bed. It wouldn't not be a Reactaholic stream if the stream was not longer than 2 hours. That's like my James Cameron type beats. But alright, second site releases. Texas Chainsaw Massacre, best in the business. They do digipack releases with art cards and booklets. The last two that I got had a hard case. Who's knocking? That's like the classic slogan for my channel, by the way, if you're wondering. Every time I see something hard, I gotta knock on it, you know? And then I gotta say, who's knocking? Who's knocking? And then I have to explain it, apparently, because that's how it goes. Who's knocking? You know, it follows. Really good movie. I think this is my least favorite out of packaging. Comes with a hard case book. Not gonna do it again. Art cards and the movie. I think this has my least favorite artwork on the disc itself. Dawn of the Dead. I got the standard edition. This is the only standard edition that still comes in a digipack style release and not just a plain old case. But I don't have a region-free player, so I can't. This is the only release that I also cannot watch the special features on. So that's unfortunate. So I need to get region-free so I can watch those. Hey, boys. It's probably like 3 in the morning. It's gotta be. It's gotta be almost 4, probably. Oh my god. The Changeling. This is the scariest one and my favorite. Out of artwork, I haven't watched. This is the only one I haven't watched yet. So it looks like this one comes with like the soundtrack and then your Blu-ray and then your 4Ks over there. And the artwork on the back of this one is just fucking great. And there's always, if you look at it for long enough, you'll find new things every time you look at it. And it just looks like a terrifying movie from this, and that kind of scares me. So I'm hoping that it's as good as the cover, as all this artwork makes it look. All right, that's it, man. And then these Dumb Money Classic and the Amityville Horror box set, which comes with the Amityville Horror, Amityville 2, and the Amityville Horror Remake classics. Highly recommend. Yeah, I'm gonna end the stream. I'm not gonna talk about my life or anything. All I can say is the collecting never stops, and I'll see you guys some other time. Have a nice day. You know, I'm like,